Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to English Mastery Hub. I'm Liam Carter, and I'm very happy to be with you today. I hope you are ready for something powerful. What I will share with you is not just a story. It is a roadmap you can follow to speak English fluently, confidently, and without fear. 5 months ago, I could not say one full sentence in English without feeling nervous. I always translated words in my head. I was afraid to speak. Maybe you feel the same way too. But today, I can speak English naturally. I want to show you how I did it. I did not use expensive courses. I did not travel to English-speaking countries. I did not read boring grammar books. This is my real journey, from fear to fluency. If I can do it, you can do it too. The key is to keep practicing every day. Start with small sentences. Speak about your day. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes help you learn. At first, I said simple sentences like I wake up. Then I added more words. I said, I eat breakfast. I practiced every morning and every night. I spoke out loud to myself. Sometimes I recorded my voice. I listened and smiled. I could hear I was getting better. The secret is to be patient. Learning English takes time, but every day you improve. Your brain learns new words. Your mouth learns new sounds. Your confidence grows. So, my friends, start today. Speak one sentence, then two, then three. Keep going. Speak with joy, not fear. You are on the road to fluency. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's walk this journey together. Thank you for learning with me today. I am proud of you. I remember the moment that changed everything for me. It was a normal day, and I was sitting at home, watching videos on YouTube. Suddenly, I saw a young man speaking English very well. He was not from America or England. He was from my own country, just like me. He spoke clearly and with confidence. When I saw that, I stopped and thought, why can he speak English so well, but I cannot? I had studied English for many years. I learned many words and grammar rules, but when I tried to speak, I could not say even simple sentences. My mind became empty. My heart beat fast. When someone asked me, "How are you?" I felt scared. I did not know what to say. I was confused. That day, I made a promise to myself. I said, no more waiting. No more fear. I will speak English. I decided to change small things in my daily life. I changed my phone language to English. I started watching more videos in English. I listened to English songs every day. I tried to think in English. This was the start of my new journey. It was not easy at all. Sometimes I wanted to stop. Sometimes I felt tired and wanted to give up. But I kept going. I told myself it was possible to learn. I believed in myself. Every day, I practiced a little more. I said short sentences to myself. I repeated words again and again. I listened to English speakers and tried to copy their voice. I was not perfect, but I was improving. Slowly, I began to feel more comfortable. I stopped being afraid. I learned that mistakes are normal. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. The important thing is to keep trying. I remember one morning, I woke up and said, "Good morning, world," in English. It was a small moment, but it felt like a big victory. I was proud of myself. Day by day, I practiced speaking about my day. I said, I wake up. I eat breakfast. I go to work. These simple sentences helped me build confidence. I learned that speaking English is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. I also found friends who wanted to learn English. We talked together. We helped each other. It was fun to learn with others. We laughed at our mistakes and learned from them. I kept watching videos and reading simple books. I learned new words every day. I used my phone to write new words and practice sentences. I found it helpful to speak English every morning and every night. One day, I realized something amazing. I could understand English better. I could listen to songs and understand the words. I could watch movies and follow the story. This gave me more motivation to keep learning. Now, when someone asks me, "How are you?" I can answer with confidence. I say, "I am fine, thank you." I feel happy and proud. I know that learning English is not about being perfect. It is about trying and believing. My journey is not finished yet. I still practice every day. But I am not afraid anymore. I know that with practice, I will speak English fluently one day. If you are learning English now, remember my story. You are not alone. Many people feel scared in the beginning, but if you keep trying, you will get better. Start today. Make small changes. Speak a little English every day. Change your phone language to English. Watch videos and listen to songs. Speak to yourself in English. Repeat simple sentences. You will make mistakes. That is okay. Mistakes help you learn. Be patient and kind to yourself. Remember, every big success starts with a small step. Your step is to start speaking English now. You have the power to change your life. Keep believing in yourself. Keep practicing every day. Your dream of speaking English will come true. This is my wake-up call story. It is my true beginning. And it can be your beginning too. So, let's start this journey together. One word, one sentence, one day at a time. You can do it. At first, I had a big dream. I wanted a better job. I wanted to travel to new places. I wanted to speak with people from all over the world. I was very excited. I thought English was the key to my dream. So I bought many English books. I joined English classes. I wanted to learn fast. I studied grammar rules. I learned many new words. I tried to remember all the difficult rules about verbs, tenses, and sentence structure. Every day, I read and wrote English. I worked hard. I thought this would help me speak English perfectly. But when it was time to speak, everything changed. I was still very afraid. I could not say a full sentence. My hands shook. My heart beat fast. My mouth was dry. My mind went blank. I forgot all the words I learned. I felt stuck. One day, in my English class, the teacher asked me to speak. I wanted to say something, but I could not. I felt embarrassed. I wanted to hide. I thought, maybe I am not good at English. Maybe I should stop trying. That night, I felt sad. I wanted to give up. But then, I thought about my dream again. I remembered why I started. I wanted a better life. I wanted to travel and talk to people. I did not want to stop. I realized something very important. I was studying English every day, but I was not using it. I was reading and writing, but I was not speaking. I was learning the rules, but I was not practicing speaking. It was like learning to swim by reading a book, but never going to the water. I knew I needed to change. I needed to stop only studying. I needed to start using English every day. I needed to speak English like a child learns to speak. Children listen to people. They repeat sounds. They say words again and again. They make mistakes, but they keep trying. So, I made a new plan. I would listen to English every day. I would repeat words and sentences. I would try to speak English out loud. I would not be afraid of making mistakes. I would learn from mistakes. I would practice every day. My dream did not die. It changed. I understood that learning English is not only about books and rules. It is about using the language every day. It is about speaking, listening, and living the language. This new way was hard at first. It felt strange to talk to myself in English, but I kept going. I talked about simple things. I wake up. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I spoke about what I saw and what I felt. Every day, I spoke a little more. Slowly, I started to feel better. Speaking English became easier. I was not scared anymore. I learned that it is okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning something new. The important thing is to keep trying and not give up. I also found new ways to practice. I watched videos in English. I listened to songs and repeated the words. I talked to friends who wanted to learn English too. We helped each other. We laughed at mistakes and learned together. I used my phone to record my voice. I listened to myself and tried to improve. Sometimes I was shy. Sometimes I made big mistakes. But I kept practicing. I believed that each small step brought me closer to my dream. After some time, I realized something amazing. I could speak English in simple sentences. I could have short conversations. I was not perfect, but I was proud of my progress. I learned that learning English is a journey. It is not about being perfect. It is about being brave and using the language every day. It is about changing your dream into action. Now, I want to tell you the truth. It is okay if you feel scared. It is okay if you make mistakes. It is okay if you cannot speak well now. What matters is that you start. What matters is that you keep trying. Your dream will change too. Maybe at first, you think you need perfect grammar and big vocabulary. But soon, you will see that speaking a little every day is the real key. So, remember this. Your dream is alive. It is not lost. It is waiting for you to change your way of learning. It is waiting for you to start speaking English every day. Take a small step today. Speak one sentence in English. Use the words you know. Talk about your day. Talk about what you see around you. Talk about what you feel. Do not wait for perfect moments. Do not wait for perfect words. Start now. Your dream is ready. Your English journey can grow. Keep your dream alive. Change your learning. Use English every day. Speak, listen, repeat, and grow. This is how I changed. This is how you can change too. Your dream is possible. Your English is possible. Just start. After that hard day, I made a strong promise to myself. I sat quietly and took a piece of paper. I wrote down my promise clearly. I wanted to remember it every day. I wrote, I will practice English every day for 5 months. This was not just a wish, it was a promise to be strong and to keep going. I also wrote that I would listen, speak, read, and write in English every day. I knew that learning a language is not only about reading books or memorizing words. It is about using English in many ways, listening to how people speak, trying to speak myself, reading simple stories, and writing little sentences. I told myself, I will not be afraid to make mistakes. This was very important. Before, I was afraid. I thought mistakes were bad. But now I understood that mistakes help me learn. Mistakes show me what I need to improve. They are part of the journey. I also wrote, I will never give up. Sometimes learning feels hard. Sometimes I want to stop. But I promised myself that I would keep trying. No matter what happens, I will not quit. Next, I wrote down why I wanted to learn English. This helped me stay focused and strong when I felt tired or scared. I wrote, to get a better job. I wanted a job where I could use English and earn more money. I wanted to support my family. I wrote, to talk to people from other countries. I wanted to make new friends from different places. I wanted to understand their stories and share mine. I wrote, to help my family. I wanted to be a good example for my brothers and sisters. I wanted to show them that learning is important. I wrote, to feel proud of myself. I wanted to believe in my own power. I wanted to feel happy that I tried and succeeded. Every day, I followed a simple plan. This plan helped me stay on track. First, I spent 1 hour listening to podcasts and videos in English. I chose topics that were easy and interesting. Sometimes it was a story. Sometimes it was a conversation between two people. Next, I repeated and shadowed what I heard. Shadowing means I listened to a sentence. Then I spoke it out loud right after the speaker. It helped me learn the sounds and rhythm of English. It also helped me speak more naturally. Then, I spoke to myself during my daily activities. When I woke up, I said, I wake up. I brush my teeth. When I cooked, I said, I cut the vegetables. I boil water. Speaking to myself made English a part of my day. Finally, I described what I saw around me in English. I looked at my room and said, this is my chair. The wall is white. The window is open. I practiced these small sentences every day. To keep myself motivated, I put a calendar on my wall. Every day that I practiced English, I marked a big red X on the date. Seeing many X's in a row gave me energy. It showed me that I was working hard. Some days were easier than others. On some days, I felt tired or busy. But when I looked at the calendar, I remembered my promise. I said, I will do just a little today. Even 5 minutes was better than nothing. Over time, the small steps became a habit. English was no longer a big scary thing. It became part of my life. I began to enjoy listening to stories and speaking simple sentences. This promise was my guide. It kept me focused on my goal. It helped me move forward even when I felt scared or tired. I learned that making a promise to yourself is very powerful. It gives you strength. It gives you hope. And now, I want you to try it too. Make a promise to yourself. Write it down. Say it every day. Let your promise help you grow. Remember, every day you practice is a step closer to your dream. Every small effort counts. Keep your promise. Keep practicing. Your English will grow, and so will your confidence. This is the power of a promise to yourself. It can change your life. The first 15 days were not easy. Every day, I worked hard to learn English. I knew this time was very important for my journey. I decided to listen to English for 1 hour every day. At first, I watched videos with subtitles. The subtitles helped me understand the words. I read the words while I listened. This made the learning easier. After a few days, I tried to listen without subtitles. It was harder, but I wanted to try. I wanted to hear the words and understand them by myself. I kept listening carefully. I listened to simple conversations, stories, and songs. I listened to people talking about everyday things. This helped me learn common words and phrases. Every day, I practiced shadowing. Shadowing means repeating exactly what I heard. When I heard a sentence, I said the same sentence out loud right after the speaker. This practice helped me improve my speaking and pronunciation. It was like copying a friend who speaks English well. I also started talking to myself during the day. I said sentences like, I am brushing my teeth, or I am learning English. It felt a little strange at first, but I knew it was good practice. Speaking out loud helped me get comfortable with English sounds. I wasn't afraid to speak anymore. On the 5th day, I tried something new. I recorded my voice using my phone. I said simple sentences like, I eat breakfast, or I like tea. When I listened to the recording, I knew my English was not perfect yet. My pronunciation was not clear all the time. But the important thing was, that I spoke real English. I felt proud of myself because I took action. I was no longer afraid to speak. By the 10th day, something amazing happened. I had my first dream in English. In the dream, I was talking with someone using English words. This made me very happy. I knew my brain was starting to think in English. This was a big step forward. Dreaming in English means you are learning deeply. Sometimes I felt tired during these 15 days. Some days, I wanted to stop and rest. But I remembered my promise. I did not want to break my chain of practice. I told myself, even if I only practice for 20 minutes today, it is better than no practice. This helped me keep going. Small time is still good time. By day 15, English was not just a subject to study. It became part of my daily life. I could see the progress I made. I understood more when I listened. I could say more words and sentences. I felt more confident. These small steps every day made a big difference. 15 days of practice helped me build a strong base. I was no longer afraid to speak. I was learning with joy and hope. I want you to remember this. The beginning is hard, but it is very important. When you keep going, even for a short time every day, you will see changes. Your English will grow little by little. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep practicing. Your hard work will pay off. The first 15 days are just the start of your amazing English journey. After 15 days of practice, something changed inside me. My fear of speaking English started to disappear. I was not fluent yet, but I felt brave enough to try. Before, I would stay quiet when people spoke English. Now I wanted to speak, even if I made mistakes. One day, I saw a tourist sitting alone in the park. My heart beat fast. I felt nervous, but I remembered my promise to practice every day and not be afraid. I walked up and said, "Hello, are you visiting here?" My voice was shaking, but I spoke. The tourist smiled and replied. We talked for 3 minutes. I made mistakes, but I did not stop talking. I felt proud because I tried. Talking to a real person gave me new courage. I knew I needed more practice with speaking. So, I found an online group for English learners. At first, I only listened. I heard people talking in English, and I learned new words and phrases. It was helpful to listen carefully. Then, I decided to speak. I said, "Hello, my name is Ang. I'm learning English." The group welcomed me with smiles and kind words. No one laughed at my mistakes. Everyone was friendly and helpful. This made me feel happy and confident. I wanted to speak more. I also practiced reading English news aloud. I chose easy news articles and read them slowly. Sometimes, I recorded my voice on my phone. When I listened to the recordings, I heard my mistakes, but I did not feel bad. I knew mistakes are part of learning. Every time I practiced, I improved a little. Speaking English whenever I had the chance became my new habit. I talked to myself during the day. I spoke with friends when possible. I joined speaking clubs online and talked with learners like me. Speaking became fun. I learned that mistakes are okay. Perfection is not the goal. The goal is to grow every day, to speak more clearly, and to feel more comfortable with English. Every small step helped me become better. When I felt scared, I reminded myself, I am learning. It's okay to make mistakes. I will get better. This positive thinking helped me keep going. Now, I want you to remember this too. Speaking without fear is a big step. It is normal to feel nervous at first, but the more you speak, the easier it gets. You don't have to be perfect. Just be brave and keep trying. Your English will grow when you speak often, listen carefully, and learn from your mistakes. Be patient and kind to yourself. You are on a great journey, and every word you say is a step forward. So, start today. Speak to yourself, to your family, to your friends. Say simple sentences about your day. Ask questions. Don't worry about mistakes. Keep practicing. Your confidence will grow. Your English will improve. Remember, speaking English is like learning to ride a bike. At first, it is scary and hard. But when you keep trying, you find your balance. You start to enjoy the ride. Keep riding. Keep speaking. And you will succeed. Friends, I started this journey 5 months ago. I was full of fear and doubt. I could not speak English well. I was nervous every time I tried. Today, I speak English with confidence. I am not special or perfect. I just practiced every day. I believed in myself. I kept my promise. Now, it is your turn. What promise will you make today? You do not need to move to another country. You do not need to pay for expensive courses. You just need to start, right now. Say one sentence in English, then say another. Keep going. Practice every day. Speak even if you make mistakes. Your story can change, just like mine did. You can learn English and be confident. This is Mr. Liam Carter from Read and Learn English. Thank you for listening. Remember, believe, practice, speak, and never stop learning.